So, Mr. Larry, you've already spoken a little bit about the image of San Bernardino, but now I want to focus more on what do you think are its flaws, and what do you think are what are its potentials for the future?
Well, if we were to just focus in on our flaws, we're probably not going to move forward very quick. You see, anybody that would go in there, I mean, obviously there's a lot of problems. We wouldn't have the kind of image and the kind of a bad rap that we have gotten if we didn't have problems. There is no easy fix. There's no silver bullet. There's not going to be some messiah riding in on a white horse to save us. We have to rise up together and join. San Bernardino, I think, this is my personal conviction, that I think San Bernardino is poised for a true renewal and a renaissance. But we would be fooling ourselves to think that it's going to be easy, because we face the most critical issues that we have ever faced as a city, ever. And so these decisions, being bankrupt, having to work through the pendency plan and all of that, these are tough issues. As I was interviewed by the fire union guys for their endorsement, you know, I looked them straight in the eyeball like I would anybody else, and I said, whether I got your endorsement or didn't get your endorsement, if I won, and I hope to win, and I plan on winning, we're still going to have to work together. So we should build a relationship with each other and good communication lines, because if we don't communicate, then that's when breakdown happens a lot. And when there's a divisive set of politics and you have council votes that are 3-4, and which has been almost consistently over decades or more, that does not go well with developers and businesses and people wanting to come into our city. But San Bernardino, we have absolutely some great things about us. It makes me mad that everybody almost tries to put us in a box with being Ranch Cucamonga or Redlands. We're not. We're 200 years old, you know. And so our forefathers didn't have the kind of vision, and they didn't have the kind of concept of cities and building things. We have a charter that is somewhat outdated, that probably could use some revisions. But what we have going for ourselves is San Bernardino is called the hub city, and that means that we're so ideally located in the city. We're you know, close to the beaches, we're close to the mountains, we're close to the desert. We're an ideal hub city. We have an international airport that really hasn't taken off the ground. It's not an international airport yet, but it's there. The infrastructure is there. It could be one of the greatest cargo hubs. We have the rail system here, you know, in our city. So, and we sit on the largest, and most people don't know this, but we sit on the largest underground basin of water practically in the world. The San Bernardino has over 500 million acre-feet of water underneath our ground. That is equal to like Lake Shasta. And you know, there's talk about, you know, selling off our water. Maybe some people are thinking that that's what we're up to. I would want to guard our water. Our water is a very valuable resource. Our people is a valuable resource. We have Cal State University. And even in the Fifth Ward, we have never really tapped into the rich resource of the young minds and the innovative ideas that flow out of a major university that has won awards for one of the most beautiful campuses in the university system in America. And so we have really a lot going for us. But get rid of this horrible image that has been created. That's going to be one of our toughest things, but I think that's where I come in and where I can play a very important part of bringing unity and a team building, encouraging type of. I've never spoken down on our city, no matter how bad it's been. I've always spoken positive. I've always uplifted the city, and that's what I have in my heart to do.
Thank you very much, Mr. Riley.